Hello people of YouTube, I'm John and today we have a box from ExactRail. I'm excited about this one, so let's get over to the workbench and take a look. Alright, so here's what we're looking at today. This is an HO scale Gunderson 7466 Wood Chip Gondola. This is made by ExactRail, and it comes in ExactRail's Platinum Series. As such, it's going to have fully loaded details and probably not much that could be done to it to make it better, other than maybe a weathering job. If you look on ExactRail's website, you'll notice that they have basically two different major paint schemes, but if you dig into the details of these paint schemes, you'll notice that they do have differences. There's subtle differences. For example, the one we're looking at today is the December 1965 as delivered Southern Pacific paint scheme. They also have one from when it was serviced in 1975. Then they also have one that's the Georgia Pacific 1989 rebuild, and that's a blue car. And then they also have one that's referred to as the Pooh moniker, and the Georgia Railroad Return Stencil. So in addition to all that, they also sell an undecorated kit. So you can put it together and decorate it any way you want. So there are a lot of different variations to look at. They all go for $52.99. And as always, your best bet is to look up the website, ExactRail.com, and see if they have the one you're looking for. I have to say, after looking at this car with the magnifying visor, the paint and markings are astoundingly good. Everything's legible, even the smallest writing inside this little warning label down here. And something that's just really striking to me is this structure of the car. It all looks so realistic. I mean, these are actually I-beams, and they didn't just give you surface relief. There's actually another part underneath there that you can see. It's just, well, you know, it's ExactRail, so what more needs to be said? Just is amazing. Of course, the ladder detail on both ends is all separately applied, and tell you what, let's just continue. It's hard to put into words, you know, when you see a model this good. So we'll just continue on to the brake end. So here's the brake end. And I mentioned at the opening that this is ExactRail's Platinum Series. So it has all the details. Besides the fact that it has the separately applied ladder detail, it also has separately applied brake wheel, photo etched platform. There's an uncoupling lever, which is made out of very fine wire. It just looks amazing. And then behind the coupler here, which by the way, this is a Katie number 58 coupler. But behind it, as I was about to say, there's a air hose. And we're going to turn the car so you can see that detail. This is really excellent. So we'll have just a brief look at the car from this angle just to show that the air line is here. I think it's really cool that they're including Katie couplers with the model. And here's a quick look at the A end, revealing similar detail, including, but not limited to, the cut lever, air hose, I guess the ladder. It's just, yeah, Katie coupler. Very cool. There really isn't anything to see inside the model aside from just this bracing. There's actually 4 braces on the inside. It's ready for a load. Then there's the bottom. All this very finely rendered brake detail is separately applied, and it has to be there because this is one of those cars when it's rolling down the track, you can see all that stuff. So they've spared no detail here. Very good, and I'm especially impressed with these really thin lines, and this is pretty typical for ExactRail. It's a beautiful car. This wood chip gun is really one of the best models I've seen. The level of detail on it, and especially those support beams. There's something about the support beams that really grabs me. I think it's the fact that they're actually I-beams and you get all the detail, and all the separately applied parts make this a real winner of a model. Everything from the air hoses to the uncoupling levers. It's just, Southern Pacific modelers are going to really want this one. So great job, ExactRail. I'll see you next time.